Hello everybody, welcome back. Running a Rookie Legends race here from South Boston. Like I said, scheduled this week. Not the most favorable for oval races that I wanted to run, so running some different stuff. Haven't run, I don't think I've ever actually run the Rookie Legends in South Boston before, so this will be the first. Managed to grab the pole. We actually tied the one out to the 1,000th of a second. Going further than that was where I was able to get it. Crazy thing is, between the 1, myself, and the 2, we were all within 4,000ths of a second of each other. 6 was about a 10th back, and further back in the field it starts to separate out a little bit more. So a little bit of a weaker field. Could have a really good battle though between the 2, myself, and the 1. We'll just try to keep it as smooth as I can, not burn up the right front.
Okay, Jake.
And
nice and neat. Stay out of trouble. Let's go.
Stay out of trouble. Shorter race, 30 laps.
Car inside.
One's already diving to the inside of the track.
He's still there.
Try to take the inside line away. Able to get enough of a run off of turn 2. He's going to go to the apron. He's going to drive into the back of me. So I'm glad that's how we're going to run the race. I will definitely make note of that.
He's still there.
He's going to run to the apron. That's not a problem. I'm going to pinch him.
Still there.
I'm not really worried about safety rating at this point.
Clear inside. You got one on the inside.
And I probably won't be the kindest getting around him.
Keep it together. Hold your line.
2's going to try to take advantage of it.
They're low.
So we'll try to slot in front of the 2.
Inside's clear.
The leader has just done a
Apron is usable in these cars, I would say, as you saw the 1 do.
Inside line, you got one.
That's not the style of racing that I want to do, with somebody just knocking me out of the way like that. So,
Still there.
So we'll go back to 3rd, where I'm supposed to be.
P3, the leader's just done a 17.40.
And yeah, I guess that's how the 1 wants to get by. It was a big crap move in my opinion, but hey, all's fair.
Your lap time was at 17.54.
I feel like I'm probably underdriving it a bit, just could not get it on the right rear like I wanted to in practice. And I'll see if I have anything for the front 2 later on in the race. Still got 25 laps to go though.
That last lap was a 17.32. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Both the 1 and the 2 were faster than me the last time by. On the throttle too early there, out of turn 4.
P3.
Two's quickest car on the track at the moment. So maybe the 1 will get aggressive with the blocking when the 2 gets to him. They'll get tangled up and I'll just be able to drive by, take the weight back. 6 is hanging on but starting to fall back a little bit. 7's falling off. 7's got the 12 right behind them. I think a Rookie Legends race with 2 4K guys would be so rough in terms of safety rating, but the 1 kind of let me have it, and I just was not going to back down right away.
That's your best lap in this session.
Like I said, if you want to run the apron, that's perfectly fine, but I'm not going to be entitled to just let you back onto the racing surface. So that's what you elected to do. 1 has now turned the fastest lap of the race. Just a little bit off their pace. The only thing I can hope for is that they're pushing it a little bit harder. In the last 15 laps or so, I can try to close up.
Pretty consistent.
Seems like they're pretty much even.
You've just done a 17.26.
Feel like I'm closing up just a little bit. Although that lap through 3 and 4 was not very good.
That lap time was 17.32.
I know it's inviting to want to drive it in deeper to try to close up, but I know if I do that, that's not going to be kind to the right side.
Whew, I don't know how we got through that, John.
7 and the 12 have fallen way off the 6. Fallen away from the 6, so at least running where I should, no real pressure from behind. Which is kind of what I expected. I was hoping for a cleaner battle up front. The one didn't want to see that happen.
We're halfway home. We're okay on fuel. That lap time
15
was
to go.
17.32.
Still sitting about 6/10 back of the 1. 2's closing up on the 1. So the only thing I can really hope for is 2 gets to the 1, either punts them or 1 gets aggressive with the blocking and something happens. I just don't think there's enough laps for me to get back there. But I'm going to try to drive the best I can. Feeling like we're closing in on the 1 slightly. Start lap 20 this time. It's just ever so slightly faster, but not enough to be able to do anything. Maybe the 8 can play a factor into this.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Eight just gets out of the way. Two's running to the side. 8 goes high into 3, so that'll be my shot to try to get to the inside.
You got one right side. Keep it steady, still there. Outside line's clear.
Would have preferred not to hit the 8 on the exit of the 4, but nothing I can do about that. 1's pulled away a little bit from the 2. 2 dives it in a little deeper to try to close up that gap. 7 to go. Bet you if I would have just let the 1 go off the start, I might have been able to stay in front of the 2. I was also not very happy with how the 1 drove me. Five to go. The
Your lap
gap
time
is
was 17.
pretty much stayed the same for the last
Okay, Jake. That's
15
good
laps or
consistency.
so.
Keep it up.
Like I would need like a 300 lap race instead of a 30 lap race to see much of a difference.
You've just done a 17.67.
Which again, they are 4K rated drivers, so it's not surprising that they're doing this as I overdrive turn 3. It's also frustrating that a 4K driver
70.
runs that aggressive, but hey, short track racing. And in a fixed setup that's tight, it's tough to pass. Looks like the 2 might be falling
2
off a
laps
bit.
left. We're on for a podium here.
Guessing the 2 kind of burned up the right front, driving it hard. Get the white flag this time. I don't think I'm going to be close enough to do anything.
Okay, Jake. One more to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium.
I feel like tire-wise, I was probably in the best position, just not enough laps to do anything with it. So the 1 gets the win, 2 finished second, I finished third.
Nice one.
Really not 100% sure what the 1's problem was, so there shouldn't have been anything to look at, but unfortunately there is now. So get the overlay off and take a look at that. Tires 89, 98, 299, 275. The center temps definitely leaned on that right front way too much. Yeah, just needed to figure out how to make it rotate through the center of the corner better and get more on the right rear. Just tough with these cars. So let's go look at that start because that was a blast. That start was an absolute blast. So we're gonna watch this in real time and back through it. Take off. One gets a good jump. Stay with me. Any kind of is gonna lift and just dives right there. Already gets to my back bumper, then gets to the inside onto the apron. You can see that I could get the better run off the corner. Then he's just gonna dive in and shove me up the track, which didn't make me very happy. That allowed him to get to the inside. So gave him the inside. Now I'm gonna try to run him a bit tighter. Make contact there. That was the other 4X I got. Trying to stay even with him. Make contact again. Shoves me out of the way. And this is the point where I was trying to cut in front of the two. And just left the bottom open. Didn't get quite enough of a run. Probably could have been okay to stay in front of the two, but was afraid of getting punted and spun all the way to the back. So, again, just give up one spot rather than give up a bunch to try to see if I can reset and just get him back throughout the course of the rest of the race. But I don't know. I mean, one drove like not the one, I guess. Like I said, my bigger issues with the way the one drove, it was this move right here that already kind of set the tone. I mean, just cutting across my bumper like that. Okay, so you somewhat misjudged it, I guess. But then you're gonna try to work the apron to get to my inside on lap 1. Turn 2 is already aggressive, and then this one was just a straight send. Like, I know I was backing the corners up a little bit and probably driving it a bit slower, which, you know, is gonna make me not as fast. But the one just zero attempt, like had every intention of diving to the apron and getting me. No attempt to make a clean pass there, in my opinion, at all. And yeah, that was a bit dirty in my opinion. And then, you know, I gave him the room to the inside. Hits the apron, washes up, so now I'm going to try to pinch him down. Maybe a little bit of netcode there. And then he thinks he can just keep coming up at that point. I don't really know what he's doing. He's just muscling his way through at that point. And we're both making contact. It's netcode. Let's look at that one. Was that one more on me, or was that one on the one? Yeah, that last bit of contact is going to be more on me. So I was trying to turn in and pinch down. So last little bit, fine, no problem. That was the one that sent me up. But the first two ones into turn 1. And then again, you know, before that, that's both times just into turn 1. Or no, 1 and then turn 3. I just, I don't respect that kind of racing. I don't respect somebody that does that, especially on lap 1 of 30. I get it's a short race. I get there's no cautions. I get we're all so close to each other on pace, but that's just, I don't know. It's not how I'd want to win, and that's crap in my opinion. But hey, I've learned that I'm not aggressive enough, so I get it. So let me know what you guys think. You know, if you think that was just trying to short track racing, taking advantage of a place that's very tough to pass, or if that, you know, crossed what you would consider to be the line. So still finished where I was supposed to, 3rd place, not bad. Just couldn't really do anything, just not enough laps left. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Sorry for not getting the finish that I wanted out of it, but still not terrible. And until the next one, I hope all your laps are fast, your races are clean, and your finishes are good. Thanks for watching.